Good night, Pulse. Welcome back to Gabisa Bahasa Inggris part 33. And tonight I have just used the random topic generator from Google. I use the tools twice, and each one of them generated up to 10 questions. So I have 20 questions, but um, I'm not going to go through all the questions. I just select the most interesting question, and I have one question which is sounds good to discuss and to tell you about. So the question is like this. Mm, do the athletes, like sports athletes, deserve higher salary? That's the question. If you agree with this question, why? And if you don't agree, why not? The, the answer is I agree. If the athletes earn more salary or income rather than the other common people. Why? But first of all, we have to equalize our perception about this athlete. So I guess the person that are creating this question is thought that the athletes in this question is refers to high level athletes, the top class athletes. Like if we are talking about football, then we should have a football player in UEFA Champions League, maybe for example, or if we are talking about basketball, then it should be NBA Basketball League. NBA itu liga kan? Gue nggak tahu lagi. I guess NBA is a league. Yeah. Let's pretend NBA is a league. Yeah. That was the first thing that we should apa ya, sepakati. Jadi atlet yang dimaksud itu bukan atlet-atlet yang out of nowhere gitu ya, tapi atlet-atlet yang ada di top class gitu. Nah, then why I was agree with this statement? It was because let's talk about profession. Let's talk about profession. Yeah. If we are talking about profession, then we should have maybe million profession, and it will be grow from time to time. I guess at the first place, the profession is like just the profession that we have is just like farmer, blacksmith, and soldier maybe. But from time to time, our technology was growth and our knowledge was growth either, and we are discovering more knowledge, more wisdom, and we have more profession. We have surgery, we have surgeon. Gue pengen ngomong orang yang melakukan operasi itu surgeon ya berarti ya. Surgery kan operasi ya. Itulah. We have nutritionists, we have distribution planner like me. The one who are responsible to distribute our goods. from one place to the other. Itulah. And I'm not going to talk about profession, but the point is we have a lot of profession, and I have just read one article, and the article uh, sounds like comparing one profession to the other, and the profession is, the first one is athlete, like this question, and the second one is soldier. In terms of society needs, we should be agree that we are more need soldier. We are more need soldier. Ya, yeah, bener ya kalimatnya. Ya, yeah, we need soldier than athletes because they will be protect us. They will sacrifice themselves to protect their country, so on and so forth. Then the athletes, they just play the game, and we just watch the game they play. In terms of nobleness, gue mau ngomong kemuliaan, gue nggak tahu itu benar atau enggak, tapi kalau nggak salah mulia itu noble ya, jadi nobleness kemuliaan kayaknya. In terms of nobleness, we should be agree that the soldier is more noble than the athletes. But why? The salary of the soldier is much less, much less is less than the athletes. Why? And I have just discovered the answer, and it would be terbantukan jika kita akan menganalogikan dengan sebuah kue, sepotong kue. So let's imagine that we have a cake, we have a pie, some nice apple pie, and we have a pair of pie. We have two pies, and the first pie will be for the soldier, and the second pie will be for the athletes. And let's just talk about the first pie. The first pie will be for the soldier, and it will be divided to maybe around 5 million soldier in Indonesia. That was the first pie, and the second pie will be divided to the athletes, which is maybe, if we are talking about NBA player, it will be around 500 maybe. I don't really know about basketball, but I guess it will be around 500. So let's imagine the portion of the pie after they divided the pie. The first pie would be so small because it was divided to a bunch of people, which is soldier, or 1 million atau berapa tadi ngomong ya, pokoknya banyak. And the second pie was only divided to 500 people. If we compare the size of the pie, the athlete's pie will be much bigger than the soldier pie, and that should be answering the question. If we are imagine that this pie is the salary that we have, the amounts of money that we have, and we divide it we divided the money to those profession. The athlete's profession should be earn more salary, more money than soldier. So the point is, I am agree if the soldier if the athletes earn more salary than the common people. They deserve it because If we just be mau ngomong apa sih gue? In terms of professionality, if we just have a common skill, I mean, the skill that everyone have, like if I have some public speaking skill or writing skill in English, but there was other people out there who have the same skill with me, then I should pay like the other people. Why would a company should pay me higher than the other people if my skill is just like the other people? And but if I have some specific skill, some specific knowledge or wisdom that it was just me that have this knowledge or skill, then I should pay higher than the other people. So more specific skill and more specific knowledge, the less people that are having skills like us make us having more salary and more income. If we are talking about other profession like doctor, maybe some general doctor should be earn less than the specific doctor, like surgeon, maksudnya yang suka ngoperasi itu kan surgeon ya, kalau nggak salah bahasa Inggrisnya, karena operasi itu surgery, ya itulah. And like apa ya, like soldier, the first lineup soldier should be paid less than the general in the back, because the general is producing tactics and maybe negotiation with enemy and so on and so forth with the other profession. So the point of this video, I will repeat the question. So today I was choosing one question from the random top generator, and the question is, do you agree that the athletes deserve higher salary than the common people? And yes, I agree. I think that's all for tonight's video. It was 13 minutes already, and good night. Chayo.